So let's start in cat-cow, or start with cat-cow. Dropping the belly down, inhale, look up. We'll just give ourselves a really nice stretch this morning. Exhale, tuck that chin into chest, tailbone tucks as well. Yes. We'll do about 4 or 5 of these. Yeah. Couple more here. Is this done? Is this done? All right, we shall meet in neutral spine. Let's go side to side. Reach your right temple towards your right hip, dropping that hip over to the left. And on an exhale, shift over to the opposite side. Moving side to side. Hi. Yes. One more time on each side. Hi. Okay, let's go knees wide for child's pose. Reach those hips back as you reach your arms forward. I don't know why I do this every single time. Kicks in the face. Reach, reach, reach. And let's stretch through the side body here as well. You're gonna walk your hands over to the right, and then left hand will place on top of the right, drawing the left arm down into the mat, stretching through the left side of the body. And let's go ahead and walk it over to the other side. Right hand will land on the left and drawing down into the mat. Hi, 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 hi. Let's come back to center. We'll draw circles with our hips. So bring the knees back under the hips. And you're gonna draw big circles with the hips. Hi, hi. Let's go. Switch directions with those hips. Hi, hi, hi. All right. Let's come to our knees. So just come back up. You're gonna come to your knees. We're gonna do a little camel. This is from yoga. So hands on your hips or lower back. Squeeze those shoulders behind you and just gently lifting that chest upwards. Bless you. And leaning back slightly if you'd like. Opening up through the front of the body, through the chest and shoulders. So you're not deeply arching, but you're lifting up and leaning back, squeezing glutes as well. Take one more deep inhale here. And exhale, release. Let's step forward with the left leg into a lunge position. So we're not in a low lunge, not here. We're gonna stay here, narrow lunge, 90-degree angle. All right, left leg forward, left hand on the thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm by your ear. Squeeze your glutes, pelvic tilt. So we are stretching through the hip flexors. Yeah. And we can actively reach that arm over to the left side. See how that deepens the stretch through your hips. Hi. All right, come back through center, switching sides. Right leg forward, squeeze the glutes, pelvic tilt, right hand on right leg. Inhale, reach the arm by your side. Squeezing glutes. Awesome. All All right, hopefully that helped to release your hip flexors a little bit. You'll step back and you're gonna come into a downward dog position. Okay, downward dog, press those hips up and back. Hi. Let's pedal out those heels, stretching out the back of the legs, the calves, the glutes, the hammies. Pull those shoulder blades apart. All right, let's strengthen the core now. Shifting forward into your plank position. And exhale, pushing back, downward dog. Good. Inhale forward. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, pushing back. Good. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhale, forward plank. Hold 2, 1. Exhale, shift back. All right. Let's go 3 more times. Shifting forward. Holding. Are you counting with me? 3, 2, 1. And push back. All right. 2 more times. Shifting forward. Hold that plank for 3, 2, 1. Shifting back. All right. Last one here. Holding. 3, 2, 1. Let's all come down to our knees. Shift the weight, hips forward. We're gonna lower down for elbow push-ups, tricep push-ups. Sorry, not elbow. Okay, so bend the elbows down halfway, shoulders down from your ears. And exhale, push back up. So this is where you'll wanna kiss your baby. Okay, that's as low as you wanna go. Inhale, bend the elbows. Mwah. And kiss, come up. We'll go for 4 more. Inhale down and up. Inhale down, kiss and up. 2 more. And last one. All right. Okay, this baby wants to sit up. So we're gonna grab our babies, and come up to standing, guys. Of course, if your baby's completely happy on the ground, feel free to leave your baby on the ground. All right, we're gonna do some body weight squats to warm up. So feet squat position, holding baby close to your body. Let's go, we're gonna go down and up. Squeeze the glutes every time. And up, we'll just go for 10 regular. I've got squats and reverse lunges on the docket. 4, 5, 6, 7, last 3, 2, and last 1. Okay, next exercise, you're gonna hold your baby close to you as you lean forward. So you don't wanna hold your baby like this. So pull your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, bend your knees. And you're gonna lift that leg. Extend your right leg out, and you're just gonna lift it up and tap it down. Lift up and tap. It can be a tiny little lift, guys. All right, we're gonna go for 10 on one leg. If that doesn't feel good, you'll just come to do tiny little half reverse lunges. No big deal, all right? Otherwise, coming into this position, extend your right leg back, and you're gonna lift and tap. All right, strengthening through the standing leg quads and glutes. And then you'll also feel this in the hammies and the glutes of your leg extended. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, switching sides. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I'm gonna demo and then I'm gonna come check you guys out. So bend your knees, extend one leg out. So remember, pulling your chest up. There should be no strain in your lower back here. And then you're just gonna lift, tiny little lifts. All right, try to stay low. Okay, looks good, guys. Yes. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. All right, so next exercise is gonna be painful, guys. It's gonna hurt. It's the squat to a reverse lunge, all right? So if you wanna switch grips on your baby, look how big this baby is now. My gosh, she is half my size. You're crazy, girl. Okay, so you're gonna go squat to reverse lunge. Same leg if you want to keep this really difficult. We're gonna go for 8 on each side, okay? You absolutely can put your baby down if you want to, if she's cool, she or he's cool with it. Okay, ready guys, we're gonna go squat, reverse lunge. Try to stay on the same leg. Reverse lunge, it's gonna burn, guys. Reverse, 4, 5, good, last 3, whoop, 2, and last 1. Awesome. Yes, Charlie, get them in. Don't even worry about us. We're gonna balance that with the other side for 8, and then we'll all take a little break so you can catch up. All right, let's go other side. Squat, reverse lunge, squat, and reverse. Good, these are so good, so brutal. 4 more. Whew. Hey, at least Kalia's not yelling at me anymore. 3, 2, and last one. All right, as promised, we get a little break after that, right? That was some really good work. So I'm gonna put Kalia down. The next few exercises are down from the mat. The first exercise is the downward dog to toe touch. Okay, everyone here has already done that exercise. So I'm moving on to glute bridge. You can come down to the mat when you're ready, and you're gonna lie on your back. Hello. Baby can sit on your hips. You can bet Callie's really happy here. But instead of this position, you're gonna extend your leg so it's in line with the other leg. All right, so it's actually more forward than up. And then you'll lift your hips up. So yes, baby can sit on your hips right here, just like we usually do, and holding on. Ready, guys? We're gonna go for 10 on one side and then 10 on the other. Ready, and go. Press the hips up. Reach that leg out. The leg should not be wavering all over the place. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Good, come all the way down. Switch legs. Ready, and drive it up and tap. 2, 3, 4. Try to keep that leg stable. I shouldn't see legs all over the place. It's the hips that are moving, not the legs. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, release down. You'll plant both feet down, hip distance, and you're gonna drive your hips up. So just listen to these. These look funny, but they're really great for the core and the glutes, everything lower body. So you're gonna press up to a regular bridge, and then you're gonna sway your hips side to side, almost like a dance. Hi, Kelly. All right, driving those hips up at the top, but swaying side to side. All right, we're gonna go for 20. Well, let's just say 20 seconds. I'll tell you when that's up, all right? Hi, do you wish you were on my hips? She's like, what is this? Where's my ride? You left me behind. Okay, we're halfway through, last 10 seconds. 5 more. 3, 2, and last one. Lowering all the way down. If you have access to it, you can hug your knees into chest. Rolling side to side. All right. How are we doing? Everyone's okay? We're gonna flip it over onto hands and knees. Let me go this way. And we're gonna work our obliques, all right? So you don't wanna start here. You wanna tuck that tailbone in, nice neutral spine. You're gonna lift your knee up to the side, knee into the elbow, kick it out. Exhale as you squeeze, working the obliques, and then kicking out. All right, guys, for 10, let's go. Knee into the elbow, exhale, kick. Knee in, and kick, good. This is 3, 4, 5, good. Stay lifted through between the shoulders. Last 3, high. 2, and last 1. Hold it out, guys. We're gonna go with leg circles. Pointing the toes if you can. Keep going, keep going. All right, let's go for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, other side. Everybody ready? Knees under the hips, shoulders lifted. Let's bring that knee out. Squeeze into the elbow and kick it out. Squeeze and kick. 3. Good, really, really squeezing into the outside top of your elbow. 5 more. Good, last 3. 2. Last 1, extend it out, hold it out, point the toes and circles. We've got about 20 seconds here, so try not to bend through the arms, stay lifted. Hi, hi, hi. All right, keep going. Yeah. Last 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. How are we doing? Are we good? The baby's being good? Yes, sort of? Okay, good. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. We have one more exercise from the ground and then we're gonna come back up to standing. So different from our normal or regular Fit Mama classes, we're only doing 2 rounds of all these exercises, right? So this next exercise, I will be holding Kalia up at my chest. You're gonna come to your toes. I call these kneeling squats, all right? You can press your baby up if you want. So it looks like this. You're gonna reach your hips back, nice flat back. Squeeze your glutes, come up as you press your baby up. Hold your baby at your chest. So inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze and press. We'll go for 10. You don't have to hold your baby. You don't have to press up. You can choose whichever variation you want. Hi. Okay, whatever you're doing, you're not leaning through your lower back. Ready? Let's go. Reach your hips back, squeeze and press. Reach back, squeeze and press. We've got 10, guys. Hello. And up. 3. Squeeze the glutes and press it up. All right, are you liking this, Kalia? Yay! Just need to readjust. All right, I've got 4 more. Squeeze the glutes, press the baby. Squeeze, and up. 2 more. Oh. 2, and last one. Yay! They love going up and down, don't you? Don't Gotcha. All right, that's one round down. Okay, we're gonna come up to standing again we're gonna actually start with the squat and lunges, get those over with, right? Am I right? Okay, so if the first set of squat and lunges were really, really difficult, alternate the legs, okay? We're gonna go for 8 on each side, so a total of 16. Alternate the legs. If you wanna keep it challenging, stay on the same leg for the lunge. Ready? Everybody ready? Okay, and let's go. Squat and lunge. Yeah, do you see how the big is? 3, 4, keep going. I'm gonna just come check you guys out to make sure you're doing all right. 5, good, keep the chest up. 6, 7, last one on this side, or keep going if you're alternating, otherwise switch up the legs. 2, 3, 4, last 4 guys. 3, these really get your heart rate up, am I right? Last 2, and last 1. Oh boy. Okay, easy peasy for baby, that's for sure. All right, one more standing exercise and then we're down to the mat and staying there. Okay, we've got these ones where you bend your knees. You're kind of leaning forward, but you're pulling your chest up. Okay, step one leg back. So you're in this nice diagonal line, and you're just gonna lift that leg up. 2 for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 2. And last one. Good. Shake it off. Good stuff. And we shall switch sides. And then you keep that baby really close to your body so none of this goes into your lower back. All right, step one leg out and lifting. 2, 3. Keep going, guys. I'm just gonna give this one a mum. 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 2. And last 1. All right, you guys did it. Here you go. I don't know about you, but mums have basically saved my life. Yes, rice crackers saved my life. Okay, we're coming down to the mat. Right, Kalia? Right. All right. Okay, so coming down to hands and knees. Hi. You can be over top of baby or wherever they're happy. Okay. All right, we would bring that knee out to the side. Remember, we're squeezing and kicking out. Okay, let's go. Squeeze and kick. We've got 10 here. 2, 3. You happy now? 4. What is it about these things? 5. I'm glad there's something. Good. 7, 8, 9. Last one, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hold it out, point the toe. Nice long legs and circles for about 20 seconds. Try to keep everything else stable. Nothing else is moving. Targeting the glutes. All right, last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Slowest seconds ever, right? 2 more. And last one. Okay, reset a little bit. Hi. And we will switch sides. So bring that knee out to the side, bring it to your elbow and kick back with your heel. Try not to bend through the arms. Good, we've started. This is 3, 4, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the obliques. 5, hopefully you feel them from this weekend's windmills. 7, 8, 9, and last one. Hold it out, point the toe. Nice long legs, let's go, circles. With control, 20 seconds. You so happy? Yes, as long as you have these little crackers. 10 seconds left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax down. Okay, let's bring your baby with you for those glute bridges. So remember, with the glute bridges, you're lying on your back, your leg is super stable. It's not moving up and down. There are definitely exercises where we do that, but this one, you're just keeping it where it is, and the hips are going up and down. All right? Okay, so let's lie on our back. Hilly is coming on my lap this time, making it a little heavier. So let's go ahead in this bridge position, extend one leg straight out, in line with the other knee, and let's go ahead and lift the hips up. Whoa, extra 15 pounds really does make a difference. We've got 10. This is 5, 7, 8, 9, and last one. I'm blown away by how much harder that is with the baby on your hips. Okay, other leg, switch legs, guys, and let's go. Exhale up for 1, 2, try to keep that leg stable, even mine is swinging a bit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Lower down. Bring those knees into your chest. You can roll side to side if it's accessible to you. Whew. Okay, we got one more segment from this bridge position. Plant those feet back down and exhale, squeeze your glutes, drive those hips up. This will be fun for you. And we're gonna sway side to side. Go for it, guys. This is awesome. You should feel your core working, definitely the glutes, a little into your obliques. Side to side. Callie's like, where's my mum? It's gone. Where's my mum? All right, last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Come all the way down. Yay, you want another mama? All right. Okay, guys. We got one more exercise from your knees. Here you go. Hey, it's right here. So we're gonna do those kneeling squats to presses. All right, so coming back to your knees, and then we'll do a nice little stretch and cool down, all right? Okay, so from here, your toes are on the ground. You're gonna hold your baby at your chest, reach those hips back, squeeze the glutes, and press baby up without arching into your back. Exhale up, squeeze the glutes to drive the hips forward. 3, 4, 5. Really actively squeezing those glutes. Make this work for you. Whew. 3 more. 2. And last 1. Yay! Was that fun? Okay, we did it, guys. We did it. We still got 10 minutes. All right, this is where I find most babies tend to melt down. So do what you gotta do to keep the babies cool. We are gonna stretch it out. So I'm gonna keep baby over here. Guys, let's do a little flow to stretch if we can, all right? So let's start on our stomachs if it's available. Hopefully you guys can come to this position. All right, you're gonna pull your hands by your chest, squeeze those elbows into your body and pull the shoulders down. On an exhale, you're gonna straighten your arms out. Okay, press or let your hips be heavy. Shoulders back, feel this amazing stretch through your core. Small back bend here, looking upwards. Good, take 2 more breaths. On your next exhale, push back into child's pose. Knees can stay wide. Pressing the outside of your arms into the mat. Active child's pose. Good, from here, reach your hips up a little bit, but they're still reaching back behind you. You're gonna take your right arm, swoop it under your left, and then exhale, twisting open. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. Good, switch arms. Left arm reaches through, twist, twist, twist. And exhale, opening up through the chest, shoulders. 3 more. And last 1. Okay, keeping your hands where they are. Step your right foot out. Okay, we'll finish with this. Stretch, so reach your hips back. Reach the arms forward again. So awesome stretch for the hamstrings, the inner thighs. Let your forehead just rest here. Keeping your hands and your feet where they are, you're gonna inhale forward and exhale, hips back. All right, 3 more times, forward, back, last 2. And your last one, you're gonna hang back, hang back, hang back. Walk your hands towards your body, rise up to your knee, slide your hand, mom's all over me. Slide your right hand down your right leg and reaching up and over. See? Right on time, the crankiness starts. All right, come back to center. Let's switch sides. Left leg out. Left leg out to the side. There you go, darling. And hands in child's pose position. Sink those hips back. Is that delicious? All right, let's take 2 more breaths here. Okay, on your next exhale, push those hips forward, shoulders over wrists, and exhale back. 3 more times, moving with breath. Last one. Hang back, hips over heels. Walk those hands towards your body, rising up onto your knee. Slide the left hand down your left leg And stretching up and over. And rest. Okay. We got 5 minutes left of class. I'm gonna pull this closer so you can see us. I'm gonna invite you guys to unmute if you want. And we can kind of do like a little stretch, little neck and shoulder stretch as we chat, and then we'll all be done. Hey, your babies let you do this? Were they good?
My baby's sleeping.
Okay, so you can sit with your baby on your lap or whatever. You can put your hands behind you. Here, let me put her in my lap too. All good. All right, hopefully they feel stable. If not, cradle your legs up a little bit. Arms behind you, or hands planted behind you. Pull those shoulders back. Good, slowly draw the chin into your chest. And slowly roll over to one side. And then slowly over to the other. We'll do that one more time on each side. I don't know about you guys, but this is like almost painful for me when I do this. So hold it to the left, over your left ear, and let's all extend our right arm out to the side. So look down at your left knee, and then you'll gently pull back over your thumb.
What are you eating?
Yeah, we should do this class unmuted next time. Will any of us get to do anything? I don't know. Okay, and release. You'll come over to the right side and extend your left arm out to the side. Palm facing forward, looking down now at your knee, pulling back gently with your left thumb. Okay, release back to center, and you are going to shoulder roll to shake it all out. Good, last thing we do, arms out in front. All right, and exhale, squeeze those shoulders back as you pull your chest forward. Good, on an exhale, hug the arms, chin to chest, hollow out your chest. Releasing down by your sides. One last stretch side to side. And over to the other side. One more time each side because that feels so good. And over. All right, and relax. We are all done class. Good job, guys. Nice work. Okay, so did everyone get a little workout in? I got a sweat on. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, awesome. So Michelle, I was saying at the beginning of class, well, there's also only a few of us who have babies. Thank you, Belinda, for joining. I'm glad you joined. But I was gonna make this class a little more accessible and make it more of a strong flow with bands class. So very similar format. And then it's like babies are of course welcome. And you guys know that babies are always welcome, right? Especially in a virtual environment. It doesn't have to be a mom and baby class, babies always welcome.